So...
Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play.
Alright, thank you guys for joining us, whoever's actually potentially even watching this soon into the fucking thing. Our maps will actually be Nepal, Eichenwald, Temple of Anubis, Junkertown, and if we need to go to a tiebreaker, we will see some oasis. I'm actually going to quickly copy and paste this because I do not want to mess that up later. Alright, so, with me today I have casting Forsaken Bacon and Oki.
Hi.
So we're gonna wait a second here and I will... Why are we... What? It says only available for subscribers.
What's only available for subscribers?
Polian League isn't subscribed to itself?
Ha! My subscription reset yet? Do I have to resubscribe? Nope.
You accidentally
We're
started
gonna
it.
see. We're gonna see. Well, because I didn't do anything besides friggin' go into the share button, broadcast.
Everything's working for me, but aren't both of us subbed?
I'm not subbed.
I was gonna say I'm probably not subbed, so I'm logging in right now.
Yeah, all good. I'm not subbed though.
Yeah. Me and Oki are good, so we should be good. We have a solid 6 viewers, says my thing, but it's probably wrong, because last time it told me 10 viewers, and we had like 26.
Yeah, are you on mobile?
Yeah.
Mobile's buggy as hell.
Mobile is jank. Oreo is in the chat.
How you? So how was your guys' day? Day's going all right. I mean, it literally just started for me, so.
Cool story, Bob.
Yeah, Guardians woke up about 15 minutes ago. Just kidding, it was actually like 30 minutes ago now. But...
That was actually closer to an hour ago now. Alright, so we're gonna get this shit on the road.
Who's got the stream going in the background?
I was checking it and I just forgot it was on. Alright.
I love the art for this map so much. It is honestly the prettiest.
I love the music too.
Hanamura exists, so prettiest is debatable.
Yeah, but come and have a look
Yeah,
at the shrine.
especially
like,
when it's holiday season. It's got the snow in Hanamura. Oh my god.
Like, the
You just see
mountains out here.
Huh?
Doesn't need to be holiday
So
season for snow
pretty.
here. Big thing to keep in mind about this is Midday's second game, I'm pretty sure, and last game they had a 4-0 clean sweep against a pretty decent team.
Yeah, so Midday will be in the magenta, which is kind of like the more aggressive pink, and then the actual bubblegum pink will actually be Mighty Fluffsters. So hopefully the viewers can actually follow that, because those are the team colors.
Another way you could look at it is left is Midday, right is the Fluffsters. Looks like we're going to be running a Ryan Zarya comp from Fluffsters.
Double shield, let's go.
Yeah, they're going on
They traditionally run double
Midday.
shield.
Round one.
Double shield Mercy Lucio. It'd be interesting to see if the Mercy's a pocket or if they're actually with the team.
The way that they play, usually they're extremely, like,
They got
they
the point
don't take
first.
damage easily. But we also have Bry being aggressive, so that might not be something that's allowed. Although the Mercy is currently being pocketed.
Solid mode. Plus the DPS is so strong.
Six.
Big res though, unfortunately the Mercy gets punished for it. I think Fluffsters get this point, even though Lucio's trying to contest. I think this is definitely Fluffsters' first point.
Definitely.
If
They
they can
got
kill
more picks.
Lucio! Oh! Tank goes down! This actually might be a comeback. Nah, okay,
Nope,
the
Vic
fire
got
is dead.
picked.
And they cap first with a massive anti on the reset, so there's no taking that. Just clean up kills from here on. see if we can get the finish on with Sigma.
Yeah, I'm questioning the Mercy Lucio pick. You're not going to have very much healing for the team versus Mara. Meaning that the aggressive playstyle that Fluffsters is playing, they're just going to run over these tanks.
Yeah, if you want to do a pharmacy, I'm all for it. Get yourself a secondary healer that's going to be able to keep up the entire team.
Tracer on the flank solid, and they get the res, so it's up. They're at one of the moment with Fluffsters, so hoping to bring them back. But their Sigma's dead.
Wow, we have a quick fix barrage.
That was fat. That was solid.
Despite
That was just
losing their first
unlucky
fight,
pick early. Yeah.
still got it real quick.
That's the good thing about a Mercy is the res. That's the only real difference in this matchup here, apart from the healing. Like it was a 5v5, and then the res come out and made it a 6v5. Like it's hard coming back from that when you lose one of your main DPS early on. Now we've got ults on both sides. With the Tracer just switched off onto a Reaper. Trade, lots of ult trades.
Jeff gets the Mercy out of the farm.
Huge. Rye goes down, but there's still a 5v5. So down a healer on the other team. More trades, both a support from each side going down. And Jeff's getting picked still, so this is definitely a Fluffster switch. As long as they clean up this Reaper, they should be good.
Grab seemed a little aggressive. I don't think it was necessary for it, but they still have Mercy and Lucio up in there.
Yeah, and they've still got 2 ults. It was supposed to be a quick cleanup, but they couldn't get the cleanup that quick anyway. Because that enemy Lucio is just survivability's nuts. Mercy's with him now too. Big anti on the Lucio to clean up.
But they're just still stalling.
Yeah, this stall's huge. Especially on control maps, stall's really important.
Looks like now they might need to find a way to regroup and figure out what's going on.
Quad resetting.
Yeah, Snowski's still up in their base. If they push on it, Snowski will die.
That late stagger from Cord means that they're going to get quite a lot of time on this before they can do the test.
Yeah, most of the team was actually already back. I don't know why Claude went for the jump off the ledge.
Dead anyway, yeah.
But he would grab the...
Yeah, this is...
That.
It's winnable if we can get a good beat off Queen here. Nah, okay, that's the end of that fight. They got it to 85, so it's within 1 fight territory on the comeback.
But something else traditional to the Midday Blitz is they left the point, giving them an extra like 8%.
Unlucky. Wait, they're the real C9ers, not Cloud9?
What? They don't like cap point in a timely manner. They haven't C9 yet, but they don't cap point like you would expect.
This is gonna be a hectic fight. There's like
they did a really good job. Yeah, but they shut down the pharmacy. It should just be an easy 1 fight for Fluffsters here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, solid. They didn't quite get their Lucio ult up in time, and then wasted it. It was really unfortunate.
They're not gonna be able to touch.
I think, yeah, that's a Fluffsters win for this first point. That was good. It was really close. 99 to 99. Control points always fun.
I have to give credit to Fluffsters where credit is due. They are able to break the bunker, which was the biggest strength that they had against the, at the time, Salty Dogs. And breaking the bunker is really hard to do, although now we're going to get to see some Snowski Rhine.
I'm kind of impressed with King Killer's survivability on Lucio. They just
Coming
can't
from
kill him.
The #1 Lucio in NA. It's high praise.
Don't, you're a Vima, stop.
It's even funnier because you're not NA.
Yeah, exactly. They're running a May Reaper. Oh god. May Reaper double shield with the Rhine instead of an Orisa. Okay, this is going to be hard. This is all about point control for Midday. They've already messed up the first wall, so...
It's still
if Davey can stay alive, yeah, unlucky.
It's still a point
Fluffsters
control.
have to just give this up and run away, and don't give them all... Like they
Almost
cap the
takes
point.
out the May with a flashbang fan. May does get away though.
I'm just waiting for tank to come back, and then I'll have to reinitiate. Now this time, actually breaking this comp's hard. They have to wait for the wall to come out, and wall's already out, so they can just engage off that with speed. Solid. Both
Lessons
are out, and both
finding
lines
decks.
go down. This is trade. This is really fun.
Claude's getting melted by that Zarya beam right now.
Massive another shit. More
All coming in.
traded. Yeah, this is huge. Fluffsters take this
Nail
That was
not finding anybody to actually end up following up with though.
That was like one, maybe two fights there, but that was a 50% one or two fights.
Yeah. Now, King AJ wasted beat, unfortunately. While now there are 3 ults on Fluffsters, there's 3 on Midday, but they would have liked that beat for this next fight.
Killer's dueling an Shari in the back.
And a return shatter,
Beat
but
cancelled on clean. This is actually Midday. Nah, there's Ultra
not
has a
with
better
Jeff just
coalescence.
hitting shots. And Ultra just playing
Ultra had the better
Dragon Ball Z.
coalescence. That Kamehameha was clutch. Now, I'd probably, if I was on Midday, I'd probably start thinking about switching up team comps against this. It's hard to push in with the May Reaper against the, double, long range you can. Unless they just give up point control like that.
I was gonna say, what was with it? They're all off point and they just went straight to it and took it.
I mean,
yeah, that's...
they're playing to the strength of their team.
Comp.
Like,
So May Reaper, especially on this map, is just all point control. If you don't have point control with May Reapers, you're gonna struggle actually doing anything.
and like you would expect that Fluffsters is playing to their strengths, holding high ground, playing long range with the double hit scan.
Yeah.
But up against this team comp, that's just not something you can do. They're running double shield, they're running the point control, and you have to be able to stop them from just taking the win for free, otherwise they're gonna hold it.
Which is looking like what they're doing.
So the point of this is to split up the mace, split up your team, and the Reapers is just going.
Ryan is blocked out of the rest of his team with the May wall.
And the maze hold on point.
Bolt's just coming in.
Back from this, and the Toxic gets massive Ultra with the coalescence. And yeah, Toxic dies. And they come back. Lucio beat with the time.
Mad Dog's just finding 3.
That was really, really good knowledge of their team comp from Midday. And they know how to play that. It's solid. And I think bad positioning for Fluffsters and just not being able to min-max their fights.
With the way that Midday is playing, would you assume that they used to be a GOATS team?
I mean, they're EU. Everyone from EU was a GOATS team.
I mean, everyone from everywhere was a GOATS team.
No, but like, EU was GOATS before GOATS was a thing. EU's, at least on PC, like, EU is just tankland. I don't know about PS4 servers.
No, it's 100% DPS players in
Oh my god. Got the Hammond coming out. This is the boot comp versus the Bastion Sim. Oh no. No, both teams are running a risk for this.
Bastion Sim, they're just taking this friggin' load. this back room and.
Well, they can't take the time to displace it with all the sim turrets, but a big boom coming in, getting clawed down
That's
immediately.
okay.
Oh, Snowski
Yeah.
almost got booped, but he got finished off real quick.
They took too much time trying to get set up in that back room, and left.
They're
left
keeping
point
it though. It
behind
looks
that
like.
picture.
Never mind. They are not keeping it.
Yeah, they got rolled. That
Like-
boop from Tank was massive.
Yeah, technically Tank got a big setup for his team, and even though he dropped, it was definitely like 4th grader good. Easily one fight because of him.
I'm looking at the colors on the stream, and isn't Midday supposed to be orange?
That is also what we thought, but we were informed otherwise.
Okay.
They
They're
can't
using
really-
some big Baptiste ult here, and they have point, but no one dies on the side of Fluffsters, so this is still definitely winnable, especially with a massive bob like that. Clean up the Orisa, Mercy's res, it's cancelled.
Yeah, they went.
That bob was massive.
Bob was great.
They went to attempt point control again, but it was straight into a bob, and they kind of staggered it through.
Yeah,
I can
so
see where the thought
that-
is, but
That Baptiste ult was good in getting them room to cap point, but once they used the Baptiste ult and they didn't get any kills, it was just going to be an easy back roll from Fluffsters with their better ult
Hop
usage.
swapped over to the Hog, and now they're running the Reaper McCree.
I think I just saw Midday's main tank miss a shield off the edge of the map. I don't know if I'm seeing things.
My will made real.
Alright, so they're on point without a shield. Big answer from AJ on the support. Yeah, which means they had to
Get
back
into
up.
position.
Queen got
Right,
aggressive
that's
move for a
alone.
boop and got picked because of it.
Yeah, that was just bad position. Fluffsters and a fat anti from AJ. Otherwise, Fluffsters are a lot better right now. They're coming up on what, 4-5? 5 ults, whereas Midday have 1, nearly 2. Both support ults are nearly up for Fluffsters as well. Midday have none. This should be a Fluffsters team fight win, but you never know. It's Overwatch. Hold advantage doesn't always mean win.
Early
Big
boop
hold
getting
off the
fried.
edge from Brian. Yeah, this is gonna
The
be
kill
back
feed's
out.
looking too blue.
Hold off the edge that
Or
way.
for everybody in chat, it's looking really pink. A lot of pink. So much pink.
Whole thing's been-
Damage increase. Enemy visually confirmed.
While they use coalescence, they have another fat anti, another fat anti. There's no heal happening there. With a big calamity anti, and it still somehow kills 3D. That high noon was huge. Just get the pick on the enemy.
Oh, and a boop off on Mad Dog.
Gold's coming in to respond.
This is just the contest.
That whole hog is going to push him off the point. They might be able to take it back.
Oh my gosh. That whole hog was absolutely massive. I thought that was a one fight. What the hell? Another big ant.
They might take the map because of that whole hog.
Still one fight to go with
Whole Hog plus Coach Gun actually, because they
there's
are
one
between
ult
those.
between the two teams right now, and it's Queen Fed. Queen Fed, that's unlucky. Still winnable though. Yeah, okay. And
Tank goes down, Reaper
There we
behind,
go.
Infinite Blossom. That's fine.
This is what Midday needed.
yeah, that was solid.
He
from
could have
Midday
killed
that
6
last
there and it
push.
wouldn't have mattered.
That was a really
The Midday
close
takes map 1.
That was really close. I think it's just better understanding of team comps that won Midday that first match.
Do something!
This was massive. This was actually huge.
Here it comes!
So good. He's so good.
In between maps, Guardians, would you want to switch Midday's colors to orange? You really can't tell what's going on stream.
I know, it's... I got told magenta, and I was just like, I don't like this. I actually originally put them to, orange and pink, but...
Where is it? Someone posted the colors earlier.
Oh, no, sorry, I misread actually what they ended up telling me. They actually were saying magenta pink for Fluffsters. So they didn't actually... I actually had them as orange friggin' earlier. It was just this...
Unlucky.
I read the thing and I was like, really? You kidding me?
So, what's our next map?
Our next map will be Eichenwald.
Ooh.
One
And
that I
because
really
it's
like seeing.
Halloween.
Do we
Yep.
actually get Halloween map?
Yep.
Nice. The only issue with Halloween map is that, thingy over on the side of second point. You know how you can usually get boops over on the right?
Mhm.
There's a big fence across there, so you can't actually get boops across there anymore on the Halloween map. Like, I love the different themed maps, but don't change the actual map for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
that's so stupid. It's so dumb.
One of
Like, what's the
the-
point of it?
One of the things that was pointed out, I can't remember which streamer did it, but the car in the middle of the choke on point A for Hollywood. When you play the Halloween map, it's like a van that's right in the middle of the choke. It turns into a bale of hay, and you can't jump on it from all of the same angles that you can. So you actually can't just walk over it with a lot of heroes. There's a lot of subtle differences through all of them with the Halloween maps and Christmas maps and such, and it's nice. It's a nice touch that they're adding all this stuff, but I do think that just to keep the original map intact. Looks like we might be getting a sub.
Ooh. Oh, Tony's here. Nice. Tony had a sleep in PogChamp. What's your favorite event, like, event map? It has to be Hanamura Winter, right? Like, yeah, like...
Well, Hanamura is my favorite map, so that's biased, but Hanamura.
You have a 2CP as your favorite map?
2CP is my favorite game mode.
No! That's not allowed.
It's why I'm
That's
still a
illegal.
plat player, what do you mean?
Oh my god. That's it. Just preferences. That's the only reason you're still in plat.
I'm a top 500 player, but I'm hard trapped in plat because I like 2CP.
Yeah, that's it.
No, admittedly, like, my least favorite map is Paris, so I'm also on that bias of Paris is the worst map in the game. But
Paris is the worst
2CP is my favorite game mode.
I don't understand that. That's not possible. Alright,
My
let's
favorite
start
map is
off on
Hanamura. I really like. What are
You're
some
a
other
weeb.
good ones?
You're
Volskaya is
a
good.
weeb.
I like
You're a
Volskaya.
weeb.
Volskaya is a really
You're
good map.
a weeb. You only like it because it's Japanese.
I like it because it looks pretty.
Sure.
I mean, this map looks really good. And we went to the original map based on preference to the teams. I'm assuming they have a strat that they're trying to run that gets shut down with the Halloween version. Or, I also have the complaint, like, it is really dark on the Halloween map.
Yeah. I'm really interested in AJ's Lucio. He's really, like, and support. He's really good mechanically by the look of it. But I've seen a couple of ults that are kind of sketch. He seems solid, though.
I mean, you can
Right.
watch that in even like there were a lot of times where you would see Lucio players solo beat themselves to escape something, even in Overwatch League, and it's like those are the best players in the world, and it's definitely like that's not what you want to be using that for, but like it happens enough.
On Zen, someone's pushing me and I have trance. GG's, I'm just gonna trance and get away.
I mean,
Who cares
you
if the rest of the team's dying? I'm gonna use it for myself.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, but that's both those things are legit strats. Like we force out trance, we force out beat.
Oh, this comp from Midday. This has been showing up in Gauntlet, and it is literally the strongest in the world, like strongest team comp at the moment. If it's played right, it's literally unbreakable unless you're running like exact counter.
Yeah,
so what this is
the
double shield. So the Bastion's got like big damage area control, and then the Pharah Mercy is used so they can't push underneath without getting damaged from like big damage poke. So like yeah, you can't run straight at a Bastion, but then you also can't take your long flanking routes because the Pharah is just constantly poking you. So the Pharah's, if you try and take this slow like you're supposed to against the Bastion, you're actually going to get fucked by a Pharah, because the Pharah is just constantly going to have ult. Like, it's such a good team comp.
If you watch the Overwatch League finals, this is what San Francisco Shock ran against Vancouver on I Can Roll.
And Gauntlet, like the replacement for Apex, this is what all the teams are running there.
Yep.
Like, Element Mystic done this so well. It was so solid.
It's extremely nice to watch, like, just powerful comps being run by even just, like, our Tier 2 teams. It's completely different than what we're used to. A lot of times we're used to seeing, like, random jank being run, people just like, this is the hero I'm good with and I'm gonna play it.
Okay, so what the Fluffsters are trying to do here is they're on the flank. So they've got their hit scan split up from their tanks, trying to get shots onto their Pharah. And Pharah did die, but he still managed to pick off. Okay.
It's the supports versus the tanks and the Bastion.
Yeah, this is a really... quite often devolves into a really messy fight.
They
At the
got the
moment,
Bastion.
it's
It's a
literally
1v1.
just the Lucio versus Sigma. Yeah, like, but there's a quicker walk back for Fluffsters, so if they can
looks
kill
like
this
they're taking
Pharah
advantage
straight
of
off
it.
the bat here... Yeah, if they kill the Pharah straight off the bat here, they should be fine. They got a tick off it.
There's a barrage, though.
Yeah. And the main team's back. Still winnable because
There goes the bomb.
so, big bomb, and they've broken the bunker. Yeah, they've broken the bunker here. That was good knowledge of when you can just run back and take a fight. That was... It just evolved into absolute chaos.
My ultimate is
But that's one of the
Fluffsters.
weaknesses of that bunker comp, is that's not a chaotic comp. Once it devolves into absolute chaos, that comp loses. You need every piece of that for it to work properly.
Traditional bunker comp, yes, but this one with the Pharah, it's actually quite solid with the Pharah and the Sigma for it to go chaotic because you've got so many shields. Traditionally, this is a hard map for Zarya Rhine, but they're just rolling it with a fucking solid grab. Good res though from Gold. But the Sigma got cut off and there's Fluffsters should keep pushing point here.
Thanks for the assist.
DPS is staying on high ground with solid pressure though. Big poke, like Vic already has like 70 on his ult again. Big flank from Tony on the Bastion. Oh, huge headshot on that one. I have no idea what's happening right now. Like everyone's all over Tony and somehow Midday coming out on top.
Well, with the team super split up, them having the pharmacy, picking their own fights versus like the tanks just holding point. They got a lot of progress on that for one fight, but at the same time, like overall they stopped them at the bridge, and that might be where they hold them.
Yeah.
This is one of the hardest places on Eichenwald to get past. It's just this bridge.
Yeah. Eichenwald's full of really solid chokes. You actually have game plans for against good teams. They're switching off the double shield onto a Tracer run Zarya comp. I think the Tracer is the weaker pick against the DPS of, and so why, because the Tony got an early hit. Big beat, I mean they feel aggressive. Tracer in their backline. DPS stretching out that Tracer really well.
That's a massive shatter for Tracer.
And
I was gonna say with the follow-up, but it doesn't look like that it's enough. They're actually getting a little bit of progress on the point, but Lucio does drop.
that was the biggest shatter I've ever seen. Unlucky Brian. That was just a big outplay.
You're gonna call me out for being a weeb, but we have Blue in chat saying that he's gonna go watch My Hero Academia, like real weeb over here.
I'm totally not like paying for Crunchyroll right now. Like.
See, that's my secret ingredient for watching all of my anime. Crime.
Crime?
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to pay for Crunchyroll if you download everything illegally. But that is a big kill on the far. We've got a Bob in the back line. Dragon's coming in to try to split up the team and finds a pick onto the Lucio. And the card is moving forward. Tracer into Stalba gets picked off. Snowski trying to make the way in, but also gets picked off. And that's a team kill.
Blood for the blood god. Tony popped off.
See that which is
This could be a massive stagger on Liana if they can get it. No, she survives and they don't get what could have been a massive, like, extra couple meters onto that point. Interesting seeing the Rhine Diva. Diva's buffed recently, we don't really know what she's doing yet. I think she's still kind of bad, but we'll see. Big shatter, countered by big sleep by AJ again.
Ultra just flying out. The fight is pretty hectic. Currently, Fluffsters looks like they've got an advantage, but because of the spawn advantage from Midday, they're probably going to be able to continue holding. Looks like Fluffsters is backing up for the regroup.
Switched off Lucio for the extra heals on Mercy, and maybe the pocket on Jeff.
power grows stronger.
Bob right in the middle, but that's another massive shatter.
Rise actually getting more played right here. Big Falcon Queen though, letting them actually follow up and get aggro on the nano. And I think they should cap. Ryan might come back in time. And
Another big
stun
important
stops
thing
him.
to keep in mind, that's a 0.7 second cap. That 0.7 seconds is actually going to be massive if Midday can only cap in overtime, because then they're going to get an attack when Midday won't.
Wait, what?
because of the way that the game works out, if Midday pushes it all the way to the end, but it's all the way in overtime, because there's time left on one team and there would be no time left on the other team, they would have 1 minute to get one tick with the 0.7 seconds.
Yeah, but both teams get to push. It's only if it's over a minute on the other team. If it's like for a draw.
Do I not know my comp?
So if you cap with no time and the other team caps with over a minute, you don't get to attack again. But if it's under a minute, you still get to attack.
I'll be honest, I think I was mistaken there. Because I just had it that you needed time.
Yeah, nah. So if they cap with 0 time, Fluffsters will have 1 minute and 0.7 of a second. And
they'll use it to their best advantage.
yeah, such an advantage. That 0.7 will be massive. So we
I want
now
to see
have
it
the
matter.
Mercy for the. We still have the Mercy for the Ash. So before fall off range, a damage boosted Ash is a one-shot headshot on squishies, which is why Mercy is so good to run with an Ash. And I think they probably knew the Pharah was going to come out here, so they've run that hit scan just for that. With the Mei for the cutoff for the choke, it'll be hard for... Should be hard for them to push through, but they're running a weird dive Doom comp with an Ana.
If you guys aren't seeing this now, Doomfist is currently set up on the castle on point 2. He's going for the super long rollout of the 125-point seismic slam, and it looks like it's going to pay off with a pick.
That dive was huge! They comboed slam, they comboed slam from Heaven with the slam from the Doom and just into the Ash. But the bunker comp can actually sustain through all this damage. Even through losing one, bunker with the Orisa is just ridiculously strong. But
What? Orisa is strong?
Huh, I never knew. It's not like she has 100% pick rate in like every game now.
I don't know if you guys happen to notice, but AJ was sitting there setting up his Ana nade from almost at spawn. So for when they ended up having the Doomfist dive in, that all came in with the anti-nade from above. It was actually pretty cheeky.
Big immortality, massive immortality there because they set up the dive again and it would have killed, who was it? Someone would have died if not for the immortality. That's really solid comms and synergy with a team to be able to set up a dive with a Doom and a Hammond.
Well, like the first dive was said, we had an Ana in spawn, we had the Doom in point 2, we had a Hammond fly in from choke. It's just all of this being set up at once, and even with all of these comms, they have an Orisa.
Yeah,
You
pretty much.
One team has an Orisa, the other doesn't, so good luck.
That's pretty much comp right now. That's pretty much like...
That's another massive anti.
Huge buffer to stay in his there.
Oh, dang.
Big freeze. Like, actually huge.
They're getting the res up. Oh, and the res denied.
Meteor Strike coming in, looking to get the Baptiste. Unable to find it. He's probably going to go down here unless he can get out, because that's all of his abilities down, frozen.
That's huge. All those ults used from both teams. I think I saw Fluffsters use 5 ults, but they've got another 2 coming back up.
This might be
huge here.
map lost for the Fluffsters. That's not something we're
Still
used to
got a
seeing.
minute. Still got a minute. Big hole!
Froze out
Hole
of.
into the freeze! Res into a Baptiste ult. There's no coming back from that. That's huge. Jeff still manages to hold onto his ult. Hasn't had to use bobble here for this last fight. It's really hard to push through. Snowski does have a shatter, and we've seen how big they've been so far. Mad Dog's nearly on Pulse, and Claude will have grab maybe this fight if he can actually get some damage with that stupid Arista shield.
Although they've only got 9 seconds to touch, they will be able to get a. Ooh, maybe not. That's the tracer down.
They're not gonna.
They're not touching.
They're not gonna touch, and it's not even gonna go into overtime. Nobody. Oh, they did trigger it.
Lucio got it.
Yeah.
But things are coming through. It looks like this fight's probably going to be over before it can begin.
Yeah.
Definitely, it was a rush job, right? Like,
that,
there's hard to really get anything out of that.
It's like that 0.7 seconds. Is it going to matter?
Nope.
Well, good attempt on that 0.7 seconds, guys.
Mighty Fluffsty wins. Pog.
So that's a 1-1 then.
Really
2 in a row with Jeff Weft play of the game.
As usual. That's just typical Jeff, stealing support to play the game. Oh.
Got one.
Oh.
There you
nice
go.
Headshot. Oh my goodness.
The advice I was once given by a person smurfing using mouse and keyboard: the best way to learn to work on your aim is to play a bunch of Ash. You can do whatever you want during the game, but after the game, you go and spectate Bob, and you just take notes. That's how you work on your aim.
Oh my god.
How do you end up learning from an aimbot? Because he's legit an
You
aimbot.
replicate it.
You just download an aimbot yourself, easy.
There you
wins.
go. See that?
No,
that's
you
what
just
you gotta
teach your
do.
thumb to do it.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you watch it
the
enough,
aimbot.
eventually you get it.
Download it into
Just
your
spend
thumb.
money on. Just get bionic thumbs, easy wins.
There we go.
It's raining. Sad face. I mean, it wasn't like I was going outside today anyways. I'm a shut-in. You say map 3, Temple of Death Boy?
Oh yeah.
This is actually a good map. Like, this is the only 2
For the
CP map
CP,
I like.
yeah. I love
you mean
Anubis.
You mean a good 2 CP map? You mean all of the 2 CP maps that aren't paired?
Stop.
Hanamura.
Stop.
Okay, you know,
Okay.
no, fuck Horizon. I'm okay
Horizon's
with.
fun.
Ah, I just realized Midday's player icons. I can't. I love it. You can't say it on stream because of Might be able to
Twitch
say it on
rules.
stream.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't say it on stream.
It took me way too long.
I didn't even
love it.
notice. I like how you ended up pointing it
I
out.
saw it earlier, I just wasn't gonna say anything.
It took me a hot minute to realize what the glasses, the
Yeah,
doofus thing was.
I did that. That's actually what separated everything for me.
Yeah.
To make it
keep
a
in mind,
non-word.
that one's a little harder to make. You need that season 1 for the eye.
See, I'm quite a fan of ass flop. What we run every time.
Which one
But
is
I
yours?
think ass flop.
Okay.
But I'm quite a fan of that one. That's pretty ingenious.
One of the reasons that Temple of Anubis is, one of the best maps in the game. It's actually one of the maps that people have issues with because it's too balanced. Everything can be ran, regardless. Like, meta can matter, and, heroes being strong can be really important. Like, the double shield comp, just running this map in Overwatch League through the entire, finals doesn't matter. But, you can run Orion Zarya, you can run Dive, you can run, multi-DPS comp back when that was a thing, you could run Goats when that was a thing. You can run Orisa on attack or defense. It's very, very versatile on point A and point B. They did a very good job balancing out this map, and it's the reason that so many people like it. Everything is viable.
Which map?
This one, Anubis.
Yeah, no, that's true. Everything is. You can technically, actually, yeah, no. Legit. Anything. You can actually end up having main tank as being fucking Hammond for all I care.
There's high grounds, flank routes, good chokes to push through as a death ball. multiple different angles that you can take over. Like, this is a very, very well-balanced map, and that's a Bastion on attack with technically tank on DPS. John!
Unfortunately, it's not a Bastion on a tank, because it's on attack.
They'll swap off.
Tank. Nice. Yeah, because it's...
Because they're not leaving spawn without 222.
What are you yelling at me for?
Because 222 isn't locked.
Oh, I haven't been given the go-ahead to change it. I want to redo the league's preset, but I haven't been given the go-ahead.
Vix on Widow. Interesting to see how they go. Widow versus the Ashe duel is interesting, especially without the Ashe having a Mercy. Double hit scan against a Hog Orisa.
One of the big things to keep in mind, Widow can one-shot Ashe. Ashe can't one-shot Widow.
Unless she's got a Mercy pocket.
Why is the point being capped? What are they doing? Go fight them, losers.
They're sending Junkrat to contest point.
Killa just fucking pressuring the crap out of them.
I'm surprised that Junkrat was actually the one that was able to contest point there.
Yeah.
Somehow didn't just instantly get buggered. Also, they've switched over their DPS. AJ's on DPS and Mad Dog on support now. So I feel like Mad Dog must be their Baptiste player. Jeff's onto the Widow to directly counter this other Widow. As long as he can get pressure on him. Oh.
That was sneaky, I liked it. And, oh, Jeff loses the Widow battle. You're gonna have a hard time in the Widow battle against Vix. Vix, pretty much a one trick for... Not one trick, but he's a wicked Widow. And AJ just friggin' punishing those people.
Junkrat. Great hero, by the way. Spam's cool. I love spam.
AJ's not using him for spam though. Everything he's done so far has been deliberate. That's been the great thing about it.
Hello there.
They're probably gonna wait out Widow sites, at least for the Widow duel.
Nope, Widow
Junkrat's
is hunting Junk.
Yeah, Junk's up and bottom there, high ground, like begging the Widow to dink him. Sights is down, now they can go aggro. AJ's just controlling this high ground, stopping, like, at the moment it's a 5v6. Oh, and that's a big dink. Huge. Baptiste ult might counter it, Junkrat's pushing their Widow.
Yeah, but you got a touch point here, they're capping.
Yeah, that's a lot of progress, and...
Oh my goodness.
Vix, dude.
Yeah.
Took a step off, they got point.
Well, I mean, Widow is the one that I ended up having to come down onto point in order to try and do anything, and it's just unfortunate. Yeah, that's it, precisely how Junkrat laughs.
Just flanking Junkrat. That's how you get out easy. That's how you stop the snowball from happening when you're stuck in their spawn. Just ult and kill two of them as Junkrat, easy peasy.
Yeah, stopping the stall is pretty big actually. Sorry, the snowball was pretty big. That's an easy way to get this point is just going with the snowball.
Vix right now, like actually dominating him. Oh, unlucky. Jeff hit the headshot onto the Reaper that was on high ground, and it wasn't charged up enough, so he didn't actually get the kill.
It's another big TP up to behind the team. Grab comes in, but they've got the immortality down.
Vic absolutely just demolishing Jeff Ludo on there. This is definitely a little though. Holy crap. That's just a solid wipe after that.
Get into position.
Brian, tank.
They're gonna try to switch to a stall here to come back and tuck, but they're probably not gonna be able to make it.
They're not gonna make it. No. That was just an absolute roll.
Bry, as the ball's coming out of spawn, sits there and he's like, I'm just gonna body block you. I'm not even gonna do anything else but wave. I'm gonna wave at the ball as I'm body blocking you, just kind of shifting back and forth on it. That was great.
That's a 3-minute time bank.
Yeah. They wasted a lot of time on point A. It was pretty much just like, what? One fight lost and then straight on B.
Score's currently 1-1.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Watch this.
Got the May fucking junk on defense. Okay. Probably gonna set up to try and counter a sim. Fluffsters likes running sim themselves, so they probably are looking for it and know how to counter it. Huge trap on their own.
That's an early pick onto Vix. But they get the follow-up onto Jeff, so it's still 5-5.
Yeah. If May can wall him out here, that's reasonable.
And that's a pick on the May.
Big charge on the Tony. Counter charge on the support, but it's a 45 right now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I think it's just a roll on the point. Teleport is up on the point. Immortality's down, but Ultra gets a kill on the enemy Baptiste. Velt comes out, and they win. They come back from a very, what looked like a lost fight. Very much.
Maybe. They still got people on point, even though they're dropping. Maybe I suppose.
Oh, if they can kill AJ, they should be good. Sim tally's still up.
And they get the res on the tank, so yeah, that's fight.
That was solid from Midday. They were a bit messy, but they're feeling a bit sad they didn't get that one. This spam from this Junkrat is just sucking out all of their resources early. I'm
Vix
sure
is
Gold
back
doesn't
over the
have
Widow.
much as well. Yep. But Tank's holding that high ground, so he can't control it that easy.
Not that easy at all. Tank takes him out.
The Reaper doesn't get anything because Reaper's a bad hero. You can't convince me otherwise. And the May ult gets the demolish on the rest of the team.
Big Tony showing just how big he is.
Two tank ults for Midday should win them the team fight because the only thing that they have to worry about is immortality. But nearly three ults versus 4, like it'll be a hard fight to win, but it's one that they're gonna probably have to do. They're down to a minute in time bank, probably down to 30 seconds by the time they actually get the fight. Jeff killing the immortality out early. Tony on the flanking May. Manages to kill their Baptiste with his ult up.
Oof. Solo shatter onto AJ, but he gets taken out.
Vix cleaning up.
There's one person left alive, and it's Vix. Out of everybody who could survive, it was the Widow. Nobody's on point. They're actually going to come back and solve.
Shatter on a Tony. May's dead. It's just the Hamster and Mercy on point. Mercy getting res. Nah. No coming back from this one. They're going to cap point A unless they see 9. Take it through to point B with a lot less time on the time bank than Fluffsters had.
It's only going to be 3 minutes. They've already got less time than Fluffsters.
Yeah, but they have 2 ults available for a snowball but Fluffsters is coming up on that big male that could actually stop this snowball from happening.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Rip Tony. Tony just got charged. Like, bullshit charged. He's getting res though, and this is... But their main tank's down. It's too messy a fight for him to...
They're gonna have to back up.
Unfortunately, 2 CP. Messy fights mean that you're not going to cap point B.
Yeah, stall is a real name of the game in 2CP.
Yeah.
Feel the healing beat. I am loving
Either you win a fight very, very convincingly, or you have to win 4 fights in a row.
Yeah.
There goes the ball ult in the back line, finds a pick on the Mad Dog.
Yeah, time to heal up. Just a heal.
And then there goes
Just
Snow
first
Ski.
ball out. Yeah. The fight hadn't even started and they're already getting kills. Just more time wearing down off the time bank. 3 ults, nearly 4. Oh, right, they're there. They're gonna speed onto the enemy team. Clean speed. There is one.
If there goes Dragon and the Blizzard,
Oh,
Dragon finds
the
3 and
Blizzard.
shuts it down. They just have to kill the Reaper in there, and they do. They might go to stagger
That's-
AJ here.
That's just better ult usage in general from
That changes my thinking.
Fluffsters. Having those 2 comboed is just too strong there through that choke. Four ults on Midday side, 3 on Fluffsters. This is still a winnable push for Midday. They just have to outplay Fluffsters. Ah, the wall!
Big grab coming through with the Dragon
Big grabs
follow-up.
with a biggest shatter. The beat's enough to keep most of their team alive.
And they're getting return picks on here, so it looks like they're not going to be able to take it right here.
30 seconds.
Yeah, no. It's a crazy messy fight. The only one left is AJ. Like, they're not gonna cap. 1 fight left. If AJ dies here, it's gonna be a fight with 1 less person.
See,
That's probably just game for them.
They have beat still, and they're gonna have Reaper ult. It is winnable, but they have to get pretty lucky. Fluffsters has to mess up. Lucio's not gonna be able to touch. Hammond's on point though. Couple of picks. There's a little bit of hope there. The rest of the team's there. Tony's getting a res from Queen.
They pin Golden.
Supports on Midday dead. And they have the Mayo. This could be the end of it. Big beat coming out, meaning they can contest longer. But I think it's over with that. Just the Ryan trying to make it back, and he can't make it back in time. Fluffsters are looking strong.
And Fluffster's pulling ahead.
Of the game.
Yeah. 3 to
That's
1.
3 in a row for Jeff.
Of course it is. It's Jeff. What do you expect?
He's not even there to experience it.
It's actually Tony's ult. You can't convince me otherwise. Like Tony's play the game.
wonderful.
Oh my god, Cat, can you not?
So 2-1 to the Fluffsters currently. And next map we should be taking it to the Junkertown. Any thoughts so far on an MVP?
Personally, Jeff is a nut. Like, I can't look past the way Jeff's playing. He's
I
insane.
can't either. When you're playing DPS and hitting shots, tends to lead to you doing pretty good.
So, Queen's been learning her Lucio, and she's actually getting really solid. It's so I'm actually so happy to see how good she's getting.
One day I'll learn how to play Lucio.
You will.
I just want to play Genji with a self-heal.
Is that what it is it?
Yeah. You go fight widows, you peel for your backline, you win the game with your ult, and then you heal. You're Genji with a self-heal.
Easy. Oh my god, can you hear this cat? She's just crawled onto my... I can't help. She's just crawled onto my chest and is like saying, no, I'm not leaving. Just stop.
Looks like we're
So
gonna get
Junkertown.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Junkertown.
best map in the game. Just kidding, I actually don't like Junkertown.
It's an interesting map because there's not many maps with this much open space, especially on first. And then it closes down so hard on second and third, and it's just one of
Especially
the
on
weirdest...
second.
Oh, I know, right?
Being that it's such a thin section, right? Like, and there's like only a couple spots for the high ground on second too, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You go from completely open. It's almost like you need to have two different comps for it.
Yeah, like you watch...
Unless you're just pirate shipping.
Back like Overwatch League, like last season and early this season when it wasn't just goats. Like, it was pirate ship or double sniper dive or like all these different comps, but they'd always change onto something else the moment they lost a fight on second.
Mm-hmm.
Attackers incoming in 30
We are getting to see the double sniper Orisa Hog. One of my favourite comps. I love it. It's not as strong with like how strong double shield is, but
I will never be able to appreciate double sniper because I just hate playing against it. If you exist a little bit too awkwardly, you get punished for it.
5,
yeah, that's what makes it so good. You actually have to think about positioning.
1. Attackers
Why do that when you could just play Moira, heal your team, and somehow win the game?
stop the
Moira's a great hero. Yay.
So Midday deciding to actually start pretty far back. They're actually going to be giving all the way to the second bridge pretty much for free.
Yeah. I suppose they were expecting snipers and they wanted the base, I guess.
Fair.
So Fluffsters are right.
We have,
pause.
Yeah, I was just going to say we happen to have somebody who looks like they've DC'd.
Unlucky. Interesting to see that Fluffsters are still running this double hit scan, but like it's what they're strong at. So.
What do you mean at you, Tay? I'm adding myself. All I play is Moira. And before then it was Brig, so if you want to hear about how good I am at the game.
You're a meta abuser. Oh no.
What do you mean? I'm a Doomfist one trick now. Now the meta's in this weird spot, and I'm just kind of waiting to figure out what happens. That way I can
So
figure
you
out what I
can
made
just
again.
abuse the meta. Yeah.
And it looks like Bright. What?
He's in. It
Yeah,
takes a
I
second.
just gotta put him. Okay, I just wanted to make sure he was actually. It doesn't show them on the roster, so it's just like, okay.
I think we should be right to go, Nelly.
Okay, we're good. Here we go.
Starting off with gold, with midday 2 down, now 3 down. Rez is coming back out though, and they've evened it up with Tony's death. But the earlier spawns from Fluffsters mean they should just be able to keep rolling this point through. Vix is on the flank, getting a kill onto Jeff. And Queen, and the Hogs killing Ultra. No supports and a DPS down, 2 DPS down on Fluffsters. And this is a stabilize. This
Tony
is
with a big
not a
headshot on the Vix.
stabilization. Yeah, midday stabilize here, and they get another fight on A.
Which is what you need. The extra fights. There's probably, I don't know. You kind of, I think that they could have probably ended up going with a fight a little closer to choke for the first one. Now they're gonna end up having this fight and potentially one last one.
And Tony gets everyone ruined. Okay. Blood for the Blood God again.
I still have use for you. Hey.
So point B will be interesting because they're still running the double sniper versus double hit scan.
That's healing spell.
Nearly 5 ults for Fluffsters, where we've got 4 on the side of midday. Vix is just so good on this Widow.
This is not the end. Do something! My servants never die.
Bob out onto the tank, letting them push forward to pressure. Queen's dead, but so's AJ. Big anti onto the main.
And the shatter comes out with a grab.
And the grab. And then the trans. And Vix gets the kill. The Hulk dies.
Giving.
Both DPS is dead. Rise popping off on their front line though, even though Vix is killing everything else.
This is not your time.
Trance is pretty cool, but you cannot out-heal getting Widow headshot.
Or tire, or Diva Bomb. Also headshot.
They're playing, midday playing double sniper really well. They're split on either side of the point. But they didn't contest in time and the point gets capped. Now they just have to run away to avoid getting staggered really hard. Oh my god, cat.
Go. I'll keep you here.
Can you guys hear this cat purring? I swear.
Not currently. Score currently is 2-1. Fluffsters is up.
Fluffsters have gotten off card. They could have pushed a fair way by now if they were just sitting on card.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
But midday giving them so much space here. Like they're actually going to push around corner for free, for absolute free.
Watching your back.
Brez is out early here. And
Big
a massive
shatter.
shatter. And the grab!
Even bigger
Oh, that's
grab.
unlucky. Unnecessary grab, but who cares at this point? It's just style. It's just
Unnecessary? They
style
might just
point.
take a point off of it.
Yeah, they would have killed him even if it was just a shatter. Bob out, meaning it's going to be hard for him to contest. And actually have to stagger on. 0.5 meter. And that's it. Easy rolls for Junkertown. Fluffsters are looking strong.
Making some quick work of that first push.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Dive.
Looks like we might be seeing
Pump.
some dive. Nice.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, this first point, there's a good chunk of high ground areas that are quick to control. If you want to be able to traverse through things quick, it's not a horrible idea.
They've also been running a lot of diveable targets over on
It's all
Fluffsters.
about life's
Yeah.
little pleasures.
Like,
Definitely.
we're talking about, like, how well Midday's doing, like, in the DPS battles and that. And we gotta remember that there's quite a few of them on 300 ping.
Yeah.
And, like, 150 ping and stuff. Like, as someone that's experienced it firsthand, it's hard to do. They're doing a bloody good job.
Get themselves set up. Claude going in. Does split them up.
First pick on to Golden.
Fluffsters DPS are just getting the early picks off.
Yeah,
Making it
Jeff
hard
clicking
for him.
heads.
Jeff clicking heads, Tony clicking heads, just the usual.
Did someone call for me?
They're holding point, trying to stop that cart from going through corner.
Tony unable
Ultra
to
has been
secure.
caught out of position. Gets punished for it, then way out. Tony on the flank.
He was on the flank and he ended up getting a couple of flash fan the hammers, but unable to secure the fan the hammers.
Yeah. Queen got that massive res on Ultra, which means they're able to sustain with their two healers. Mercy Ana comp is actually working really well for them.
It allows the Mercy to be a little bit, or sorry, the Ana to be a little bit more aggressive, while the Mercy's taking primary source of healing.
I'm taking care of
Now comes Mines in the middle of their tank. Oh, Bry gets pooped right into all of them, taking out most of the shield.
Both supports are gone and Tony got caught on a flank. I think this should be a one fight unless Bob can do something crazy here, but just poor Bob. That poor Butler can only do what he can.
Bry might get run down here, which he does.
Your big stagger, there's no second contest here, they have to just hold for second now.
And Vic's rocking the Defiant skin on his Tracer.
Oh. Tony and Queen are pushed up, going for that contest on to second. 2 kills! Off of flanking. Deadeye! Queen is dead though, which means that they do nearly have an advantage here. Jeff's dead. Yeah, this is a... And they use Shatter, that's huge. They've used Shatter. Which means 1 ult down. Another big tank ult to try and push through. And grab.
They just gotta, yeah, I was just gonna say, they just gotta end up getting through the grab and keep up this momentum. They're good. And Nyx is hidden. Oh, he's found! He's found in the back. He's forced to retreat.
Oh, Claude on really low HP, no health packs. They're all looking at him.
You see me?
Mercy's low HP too. This is scary. So they live. And Jeff just gets the early pick off onto the Mercy again. Tony's dead, caught out of position. It's 5 versus 5 with the... Okay, 6 versus 5. Tony getting there. Grab coming out. The Queen with the 2 kills! 3 kills, Queen's popping off, let's go! You talk about Reddit Lucio's,
but battle mercies.
That was a quad kill for Queen, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
let's hope
Valkyrie
that's
is such
Tau.
a strong ult.
Sorry,
It
play.
does this thing where you can heal or damage boost pretty much your entire team, or pull out your pistol and get a quad kill. You know, whichever you decide to do.
Yeah.
It's all about value. It's all about value.
Booping Ultra back into the mines. That was a big Winston ult. Another boop into the mines from the Winston. This is such good boop
That's
control.
actually a nice combo, actually, when you think about it, too.
And Tony's on the flank with a high noon.
You know, people should stop letting him do that.
All these high mechanical plays so that it's just Tony pressing triangle in their backline and getting 4. Oh, I love it. Don't you just love it?
Man. Yeah, it reminds me of the good old days when you have all these high mechanical plays, but then you have the Brig just holding down the trigger, walking forward, and killing the entire team.
Yeah. Jeff with a massive headshot on the boots. It's so good.
Casting a spell on you.
60 seconds.
Monkey's been spotted low ground. Oh.
Let's get you back out there.
With only 45 seconds left. Midday's gotta come up with something or that's game over.
I'm gonna be running into 3 ults, but they get early picks onto the Zarya and the Mercy. Claude low.
Heroes never
Claude out of
die.
position.
Oh, stunned before he drops. Snowski is denied his pile driver.
Right, left, pause.
Oh, we got another.
Yep. Go for it.
Time.
Not that it really matters at this point.
I mean, that's pretty big. Like,
I mean, like they're gonna be pushing it to the door, regardless.
Yeah, they're capping point B here. You know, over time. What do they have? They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 ults for point B. Whereas Fluffsters are gonna have 3 themselves without any support ults, unless Ultra can build his nano up quick, which he could. Okay, he's back.
give it a few seconds, we can join chat, get the
chat,
okay
yeah.
from the teams.
Okay, we got the confirmation. Bryce back in chat. We're unpausing.
And that'll be a cap, as we've said. They're going to be moving into point 3. And they've only got a minute 20 to get it all the way to the end.
Not a whole lot of time compared to what.
I don't know, with the tactical DDoSing going on here.
We're gonna have
high ground is gonna make it hard for the Winston.
Question will end up, and Killer gets taken out.
Big red though, straight back up, and Vix gets another 2 easy picks off.
Nice. You think they'll end up leaving the mines
coming
for
out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should hold on to all these ults here. This is just a one fight.
I think they're gonna. Oh, I just meant like, do you think they're gonna go with the monkey mine combo, where the monkey just pushes everybody back into mines again?
Yeah. Yeah, they should. It's a really strong combo. Tony's on
That's
another
the first I've
flank
seen it.
with
Guys, they've got
High Noon.
Nano and Bomb. You know what that means.
They know where he is. They know where Tony is. He's not going to be allowed another free High Noon.
And out comes mine.
And both Midday's DPS are down. One's coming back up and Tony's down.
And this may be game match.
Winnable.
Or match point.
Claude didn't use Winston ult. Unlucky. Nano
Comes
on
the
his
visor.
death.
With a grab.
Another flank High Noon. Hacked out of it. Bry getting killed though.
And the
Shattered.
Only one left is Golden, and it looks like that might be the game. Somber attempts touch point, gets it. Winston's gonna come through, get the contest. It's currently
Corded.
anti.
Corded. Yeah, anti. That's what it's called. Fluffsters with the win.
It's a 3-1 Mighty Fluffsters win.
Mighty Fluffster. There's no R.
Mighty Fluffster.
Just
Play of the game.
oh, and we're getting the new
Yes.
McCree. That's awesome.
Tony stole play of the game from Jeff for once.
Oh, wow, that's gotta hurt. Unfortunate.
With that, do we have our MVP pick for an interview?
Jeff. That's
You
my
concur
opinion.
there,
Anyway.
Bryce?
I am inclined to agree.
Alright, well, let's bring Jeff on in.
Like, I'm always one.
Invitation sent.
Can you hear this cat?
Hello.
What's going on, Jeff?
Jeff!
Welcome.
Congrats.
Hi. Thank you, thank you. I heard I got MVP.
That you did?
Oh, you did, sir.
Because you're a
Nice.
nut. You're an absolute nut.
Yeah. Well, that was just a good game.
Yeah, you had 3 out of the 4 play of the games, too, so...
Yeah.
One of them you were
Oh.
dead for.
I
Yes.
really wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Because the only really warm-up I did before this was just like 15 minutes of just shooting bots in the training range.
Sometimes
That's
all you
really all I
need.
did. Yeah, and I played like a quick play game where I didn't even play Ash, so
Dude, your Ash is actually scary.
Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of McCree usually, so like skills kind of like transfer over, I guess.
Yeah. You and Tony are such a good DPS duo. Like, how long have you guys actually been playing together?
Like a year, I think. About.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you and Tony have
Yeah.
been playing together that long, eh?
Yeah, no, but me and Bri have been playing for like at least a few, like since Overwatch came out. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
So there's a lot of history with your team.
basically.
So I think your next game is against Scream Queens, who went undefeated before Cloud9 beat them. Us. Hog. How are you feeling about facing Scream Queens? Currently, like 1-3.
Honestly, as long as we have like that six that we had this game, I think the most we'll do is put up a good fight, even if we can't win. Because
Yeah.
for the most part, our team we just try to have fun. I feel like that's like the best formula, like for when playing Overwatch. So yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
And with Queen, you can't help but have fun, honestly.
Oh yeah. She's just memeing the whole way through the game.
Nano Mercy, PogChamp.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm shocked actually that that didn't end up getting the play this last round.
I really wanted to see that, to be honest, because I was
That would've
walking
been
back
good.
from spawn when that was
Oh
happening.
no.
And then all of a sudden you just see Mercy get a 4K. You're like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's
there
so
for it.
funny.
Mm. Any other questions?
No, I'm actually taking a look quickly at chat and seeing if there's anything there. Actually, it's not a horrible thing to go forward with, too. Of course, my thing reset, so not on my end.
What's your sense on Ashe? Are you like a high sense player or?
I play 75 on all heroes, and then like scoped in is 75 also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
the
what
move
about
was
your
pretty quick.
aim smoothing? Do you
Aim
like
smoothing?
to use?
I have no idea. I don't think I ever changed that. Hold on, let me check.
So whatever default is.
Aim smoothing is 100. Is that default?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's default.
Yeah.
You're nice. You're nutty.
Well, it was a pretty good game there. Thanks for
Yeah, it
joining
was
us.
fun. Good
Happy to
game
get
for
it,
both
so-
teams.
Indeed.
Mhm. Alrighty.
Well, I think that's gonna just conclude today's today's match for the morning. We do happen to have later on this evening. It'll be Ryu and Moshi Moshi playing. They are both brand new Tier 1 teams. Both have actually been, I guess, in the CGL before. So, the one has members that used to play in the CGL. So that actually really should be a good game tonight at 8 p.m. EST.
You know Fluffsters are in CGL, right?
Oh, were they?
They made finals.
Oh, great! Oh, I didn't know this was
Yeah.
actually like a pre-set-up team. I thought this was a one of the ones that kind of came in as like, we're just gonna recruit the random people that show up inside the.
No.
No,
No,
we've
they're
been around for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, that
long
shows.
time.
Midday Blitz is actually somebody who's been organized in that sense too. So
Yeah. Uh-oh.
we had somebody crash the party.
David's
Uh-oh.
here.
Alright, they
Anyways.
want me to say blood for the blood god.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Bloody Tony. Typical.
Oh man. Anyways,
GGs.
I'm going to end up
Good
ending the
games.
stream here. Like I said, join us for tonight's game. It will actually be cast by Forsaken here, myself, and we're going to have a new caster as well, Bloxer, joining us. But thank you very much, Oki, Forsaken.
Yeah.
Casting
Yeah.
this
Thanks. It was
morning.
fun casting with you.
Thank you for giving us an enjoyable time watching you click heads.
Of course.
All right, and talk to you guys later then.